Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for Wednesday the 9th of October. And today was another interesting day in the markets, and I guess it's a good day to talk about because we only had one trade and we only pulled a point out of the market. And this is pretty much what happened today. It chopped around for a long time and then just fell many points. And our only trade we grabbed right over here. The market started moving higher. We grabbed it over here, and we took half off, and it came down and stopped us out. So we did make money there, and then you see the market started coming down, and it was a little choppy in the process until this last little move lower, and that's something definitely to talk about because the market did move quite a bit. Our one trade, it didn't really move much at all. It moved up and then right back down. But looking at things, it moved, from here from 46.75 up to 52.75. So very decent move, 6 points. And then it moved from 52.75 down to 40. So 12 3/4 points on that move. Then it moved from 40 pretty much up to 47.5. So 7.5 points on that move. And a lot of new traders that I've spoken with, their viewpoint, they're going to look at this and 1 point is considered a defeat. If you look at the market, like you either won or you got defeated, and I don't really like to look at the market in those terms, but a lot of new traders do. And looking at it, I only pulled a point out. That's horrible. Look at how the market moved. But I mean, vice versa, you can look at it. What if you lost 4 points this day instead of making 1 point? So there's a lot of different ways you can actually look at it. A lot of different perspectives you can take. And that's kind of what I wanted to get across today. You can look at it a couple different ways. I made a point. This month's been good. You can look at it like that. You can look at it like, well, the market moved over 20 points, and up and down. And I only took one out. So there's a lot of different ways you can look at it. I don't like to look at it like the market moved 12 points and I only took one out. I lost on today basically, because that's a defeatist attitude. As whenever we trade, whenever we analyze what we did that day, we can't do it with a defeatist attitude. We have to do it from a stance of power, a positive area. We have to come from a positive area. We made money on today, great. But what can we learn from this day? Well, look at where the market moved at. It moved a lot. We only made one trade. But it was a positive trade. So there's definitely a lot to learn from this, but there's a lot you don't want to pay attention to, and that's really what I want to talk about, what you do not want to pay attention to. But definitely a day like this is definitely a day that I want to put in my journal and talk about and definitely learn from. So I'll spend some time going over this and probably record a video for the members and really just go from there. So anyway, hopefully you learned something, you got something out of the video. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. You can always leave comments below. No such thing as a dumb question. So if you have anything, definitely ask. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.